All right, guys, if you are tuning in, watching the replay, and you want to go ahead and skip ahead, you're welcome to do so by fast forwarding. But as people are jumping on, I just want you guys to comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Yeah, it is actually morning, Rusty. I'm not sure where you're at, but right now, what we're seeing is just after midnight over here in the eastern part of the United States. And let me know where you're tuning in from, guys, as you jump on. Okay, blessings, Nevada, Richard. And what he says, every time I see you, I have a feeling XRP is going up. Rusty from Indiana. David says, is XRP going to 15 tomorrow? Thor believes that it was total market manipulation from yesterday. Tracy from Missouri, welcome. Kobe from Kansas, welcome. So just keep commenting, guys. Those of you guys who are tuning in, let me know where you're tuning in from. We want to know where you are at this time. So I'm going to go ahead and get into the content here in just a moment. Give more people an opportunity to jump on. And of course, as you comment, like, and share, that's going to cause us to get there quicker. All right. We want to just allow people the opportunity to come on. I am not quite sure who ate your burrito, but hello to you. And then David, tuning in from Laredo, blessings. Who can you see this? Is this a replay? Well, if you can see it, that would be pretty cool for a replay. I'll just be honest with you. All right. So Moketsi from South Africa, Cartown, blessings. Anel Chavez from Edinburgh, Texas, blessings to you. Jacob, late stream XRP recovered beautifully. When XRP goes up to 1,000, we should do a Christian community to have our own bank and everything we need. Already working on those things right now. $15 for XRP is beautiful. Hello, everyone from New Zealand. Hello, Dina. Nancy from Fort Worth. Blessings to you. All right. I think that's a good start. I'm sure we're going to have more people commenting, guys, but I just wanted to have an opportunity to jump on here. Okay. Appreciate that. It's probably not a bad move. I'm swapping all my Algorand for XRP tonight. XRP, let's go. I hope that everybody who had an opportunity to buy the dip did so, because we saw XRP pretty, I mean, significant yesterday. Guys, I want to point out something real quick before I go any further. The other day when I did the video on XRP going to 50, I promised I was going to share with you the YouTube channel because I wanted to give a shout out. And I'm going to do that. But I wanted to share something real quick on the Trump coin. And now the Trump coin is actually visible on my trading software that I use. Guys, listen, if you haven't taken advantage of the trading software or the trading course that teaches you how to read the charts, I mean, even for the purpose of understanding how to protect yourself or leverage if you buy and it goes into a loss, there's actually recovery. Now, I'm not talking about XRP, okay? But there's actually recovery methods that you can use to actually grab gains if you've purchased a coin and it goes down. However, let me grab this chart for you guys real quick, because I want to show you something that's pretty interesting. As you can see, we saw the Trump coin pump, all right here on the day of launch. And then, it, did very well. What is this here? January 19th, and it launched on the 19th. So had a pretty big sell-off right here. And then, of course, it began to pump again. And then, of course, it began to dip again. And then it pumped a little bit. But then it's just been a slow, sagging mess for the past week. This is an entire week, just in a downward trend. Now, I made a mention a while back that this coin could regain the trust of the community. If this coin regained the trust of the community, you're going to find people starting to buy this again. And that's what we're actually seeing right now. And I want to pull this up and expand this right about here, which would have been 3 days ago. We began, after that week of dipping, we began to see some strength recovery here. And then it dipped about the same level that it was here. But then it's now rebounding pretty good. And when you start to see the ups and downs, and then ups and then downs and then ups, you're starting to regain trust. This was when the community began to lose the trust. I believe we might start seeing a regaining of trust, which could bring the coin back up to here, could bring the coin back up to here, or it could bring the coin back up to here. Now, I don't know if it's going to reach the all-time high, but let's just say it reached here or here. Okay, this the top of this peak here or the top of this peak here. Either way, you have the potential to grab some profits here. So I just want to show you we're really close to the bottom, guys. So you could wait to see if it dipped, or you could buy in right here even. And the reason I'm saying this is just because I want you to know that even though it's fluctuating down in this range right now, it is fluctuating. And let me just see what the difference is from here to here. That's 23%, guys, right there. From right there to right there. That's some huge gains. So if you bought in, let's just say at the low right here, which would have been yesterday. Well, sorry, today's after midnight. It's the 28th. So it would have been earlier today, really. Earlier today at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And we're not even 12 hours later now. We're about 10 and a half hours later now. In 10 and a half hours, it went 24%, guys. 24%. Those are some sweet freaking nabs. So I just wanted to share this with you guys, because now, if you're afraid to get in and out of trades, and you're afraid to buy low, sell high, key word, buy low, sell high. Man, it's crazy. I had a guy yesterday. It's so disappointing, because I shared in my private community 3-4 coins that we're, kind of gambling with right now. XRP is my prophetic, I'm following that based upon the prophetic. but I missed having some fun. And XRP's been fun, but I'm like, okay, while I'm waiting, I want to have some fun. So I got into the Trump coin. That was what started it all. I was like, man, I know I can get these gains because it's brand new. It's launching. The name behind it is going to cause it to drive. And sure enough, it did. These are the things you're going to learn as you grow in the crypto. And I don't even know a whole lot. Like I'm not necessarily a fluent day trader. I don't even really spend my time day trading. However, there are some things that I know. And I knew that I was going to get some great gains on the Trump coin, and I did. And I've been waiting to see a behavior in that coin that would begin to signify a rebuilding of the community's trust. Because let me tell you something. People are watching that Trump coin. They're eager to try to live out the testimonies that they were hearing from those who did get in to the Trump coin early on. It's just a fact. It was talked about over what? What was it? Martin Luther King Day, Inauguration Day. People were telling their friends, their family, right? Exactly. I was blessed with the Trump coin twice. And so, BFG, I want to respond to that while you're commenting. I have some Iraqi dinar. You got to understand, like, the Iraqi dinar is one of the things that God is using in this season, but he's also using other things. There's a whole buffet for us to choose from of the wealth transfer. While I'm following the prophets and I grabbed some, I just don't feel as strongly as a personal direction on that as what I've, well, the story with the dinar is that, there are some prophets that say it's going to go up, including Brandon Biggs, and it's going to make some people a lot of money. I like the idea of crypto. So anyhow, all right, let me share this. I know. Wow. I just heard about that too. Because they were like a leading stock, guys. 600 billion that, this company lost. My goodness. So where was I? You're praying this comes, the XRP or the Trump coin. But we definitely pray for the blessings to overtake you in this season so that you're obviously taken care of for your time of recovery and the time of being out of work. So yeah, exactly. Like, guys, it's important. It's important to understand that if you don't know how to read the charts and if you don't know how to position yourself, if a coin actually goes south, and it's unfortunate. Like they say that the amateurs buy low or buy high and sell low. Like they'll buy it when it's popular and it's high, but then they're going to sell it when it starts to go down because they're afraid that they're going to lose it all. And that's not how this works, man. Like, yesterday I shared 3 different coins a couple days ago within my private community. And it was great. We were doing so well. And then all of this market dipping started to happen. And everything was following suit. Everything's been going down the past couple days. And of course, naturally, the ones that grow like 400% in a day, when those retrace and those start dipping, those are the ones that dip like 50% in a day. So it can be a pretty heavy hit depending upon when you came in. But on the other hand, when it begins to rebound, I cannot keep up with your comments, guys. You're writing novels over there. I'm going to keep talking. So when it rebounds, if it went down 50%, I mean, it could go up. In fact, it did go up. Crazy. I was down 50% on one coin yesterday. And today I'm up 20% on that same coin, because that's the whole point of the type of fluctuation that you can have on these coins that are just skyrocketing. And so the problem is he sold yesterday when it started going down, and he told me this, and I was like, ooh, like, you got to know sometimes that a coin dipping, especially right now in the crypto bull run that's happening, I don't even think we're really in altcoin season just yet. We might be teetering on it. We might be the beginning stages of it. I guess we got to be, really, because they're starting to, pump. But we've got a long way to go, I believe, in altcoin season, guys. The point is, you got to trust coins that are pumping. Now, there's no guarantee, and I'm not a financial advisor, but if coins are pumping and then they dip significantly during this bull run, you better just hang on a second, a day or two, because these rebounds, like this guy, literally, I was in 50% of a loss yesterday on this one coin. 50% of what I put in was gone in dollar amount. Today, I'm up 20%. Not from there, from my initial. Remember, half of it was gone. It was down an entire 50%. So from yesterday, I'm up 100 and some odd percent, obviously, because it had to double its value to get whole. And then it went beyond that. You understand what I'm saying? So it would have been up 140% since yesterday. Hello. These are the types of coins that we're playing with right now. Somebody say pumping in the comment section. Seriously, say pumping in the comment section if you believe that your coins are pumping. For real. BFG, I do sleep. I actually do. And I actually respect my time of sleeping. There you go. Pumping. Pump it up. Oh my gosh. But no, I for real. However, there will be days that that I do stay up later. I was actually planning on going to bed. Oh, do you know why I stayed up, guys? I was planning on I was actually in bed. Forgive me. I was going to sleep. But when I decided, oh, wait, I need to find out what's going on with my gold and silver deal. And so I messaged the owner, or he had messaged me back from an earlier message. He told me what was going on. And when I went through the process, I'm like, wait a minute, there's a lifetime membership that I can buy. I was like, I am all about that, because I will never have to pay a membership fee for that again. And I'll be able to get my gold and silver at just these crazy prices. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm done. I mean, I bought the membership and it's done. So I never have to, worry about keeping up with that ever again. I'm honestly super, super excited about that. And I said, I have got to tell the community what's going on, because if anybody values the opportunity to purchase gold and silver at any increment, whether you're talking about the little slivers or the gigantic bars, you have the ability to tap into this. And their buyback guarantee is just stupid, man. It's just stupid. They'll buy it back from you 10 years later at the price that they're selling it for then. So if the price goes up 100% for the gold, they will guarantee to buy it back from you 10 years later at the inflated price. It's for real, man. For real. So, yep. So, don't forget, guys, I always got to make sure that everybody understands. Be careful, be careful, be careful, be careful, be careful. As soon as I end this video, and even possibly during the video, you may have people trying to entertain you into an idea that may be a setup. So be very diligent, be very cautious, be very careful. Jesus says, I send you out as sheep among wolves. So be very careful. Now, so on my last video that I just did, by the way, on my crypto channel, I'm not going to share that everywhere. I've navigated away. Okay, let me give you the juice, guys. Let me give you the juice. So based upon what I just shared with you guys, remember what I said, that I believe that the Trump coin may be coming back. You heard what I said. I said it a week ago. Now, that wasn't even prophetic. That was based upon what I understand about crypto, and what I understand about meme coins, especially would be with large named figures behind them. I knew that it just I didn't think it was going to die. It almost looks like it's about to flatline from where it started, but this is the big scheme of things. Watch this. As I open it up, this is what we now have. Volatility. And remember, we did the math in what was that, 10.5 hours? 24%, guys, profit. Hello. And that they did that yesterday too. Look, boom. 25%, almost 26%. Measured from here to here. Okay. So this is what I'm saying. You've got what, 2 days in a row, or twice in 3 days, I should say. Twice in 3 days, you had the ability to garner about a 25% profit margin, which is super sweet. Forget the 25%, go for 8%, go for 10%. You know what I mean? Like, the goal is to just try to buy low and sell high. Get it when it's low. And now you're going to get better at this as you go. And especially if you understand what you're doing, watch the course and you'll understand resistance levels. You'll understand all sorts of different things when reading the charts, guys. Listen, you don't even have to be a day trader to take that, or you don't even have to set your goal being a day trader to take that course. How about just buying different coins at different times, you know, a la carte sort of thing, right? So, I mean, that's fine. But that's kind of what I'm talking about, is that in that course, it actually teaches that even if you lose, right? If I bought a coin and then I lose 50%, 75%, whatever, you have the opportunity. It teaches you how to gain profits to offset your losses, so that and there are strategic methods to this. So I've got multiple people now that have mentioned the Ripple community call tomorrow. I know nothing about it. But let me tell you guys, I got to get to the juice here. You ready? I got to give you the juice. Somebody say, give me the juice. Not many of you guys put in the comment section pumping, man. You got Rusty and Jesus is King. Pump it up. That's all you got. We got 92 people watching right now, and I got two pumpings. BFG says, give me the juice. All right. There you go. Dina says pumping. Pump the juice. Oh my gosh. Oh, I like how Kat says it. Pump it. Tony, what on earth are you talking about? Is Tony a troll? Come on. I want everybody in the comment section to tell me, do you think Tony's a troll? Ben says, what are we pumping? What are we pumping? Oh my gosh. I believe. Oh my gosh. Pump it, pump. Open the faucet. What are we pumping? Alfredo says, I need to send you a super chat. I don't see it here, John. So I need to open up super chats. I'm not sure how that works. Pump in. Not gas. Juice. You only lose if you sell. Pump it up. Nobody mentioned if they thought Tony B was a troll. Everybody's leaving Tony B alone. Watching you, sir, from the Philippines. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, let me share with you guys this guy. All right. Bad news. Bad news. What does Tony B want us to sell? Right? How do we join your $7 a month group? Everything's in the description section below, guys. Let me just take a look here. Yeah, the only thing that's not in there is the gold and silver opportunity that I just, sell it on high. Okay, Tony B. There you go. Sell it on high. All right. All right. All right. All right. Good recovery, Tony B. Good recovery. So, anyhow, the $7 a month group is in the description section below. All you got to do is go to, let me show you. This was the gold video that I did just a few minutes ago, streamed 1 hour ago. If you click on the more under the description section, this is where all my stuff is. They're my new private community. Boom, right there. Click that link and get you going. All right. This is what I want to share with you guys. Watch this. Yeah, you're welcome for sure. Was the Gary Gensler apology video real? Probably not. No, I don't think so. And if you saw something like that, you probably were led to send in your XRP to a wallet address. And so Gary Gensler could send you double. I'm joking, but just be careful, guys, of scams out there. I do not think Gary Gensler did an apology video. No, I just don't believe it. Wait a minute. What? Are you serious? Who's David Schwartz? He's like, David Schwartz posted it. Let me look it up. Gary, you're messing with me now. Gary Gensler apology. Oh, wait, I'm seeing this a year ago. Was Gensler's Bitcoin ETF statement a forced apology? Yeah, I don't see anything. I don't see anything about an apology video. Nothing recent. I don't see anything recent. You're welcome to, who's David Schwartz? Seriously? What's his role, David Schwartz? Oh, he was the guy that was with Gary Gensler at the Mar-a-Lago with Trump with the green candles in the background. Yeah, I think he's the same guy. Okay, CTO. Uh-oh. Watch out. We got the ninja on again. Ninja, man, let me tell you something. Ninja, do you remember when you told me to email you and you emailed me? I have not been able to get a hold of you. So if we're going to do that, I need you to get back to me. All right. All right. Appreciate it. Oh, okay. If that's what it is. Yeah. You need a team. All right. Economic Ninja's hiring right now, guys. We're taking applications. He needs a team. All right. That's hilarious. Okay, hang on a second. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Hang on, let me pull up the comment. Appreciate that. Listen, where is Ninja? All right. Is this a new plug? Is this a new plug? Tell us about this coin, Ninja. You're doing a video inside of a video? That's awesome. Okay. A lot of people made out very well on the Ninja's the Ninja's discussion about, oh, good. Okay, good. Well, you guys got to go check out his channel and check out the video on ACH. He did a great discussion on this Onyx coin, XCN, and people made out very, very well on it. And So we're excited to see, you know, if we can see that thing pump some more too. But very good, very good. All right, so he must have done a video on it recently, guys. Go check out the video. Oh, Ninja, do you know what tomorrow's Ripple call is about? We've actually been wondering about that. And while he responds, guys, I'm going to pull up this guy's channel. Now, before I this other guy's channel, but I want to make sure, guys, check out the Economic Ninja. Obviously, a very respected and beloved, leader in the community. Obviously, so many of our people continuously watch him. Oh, that would be interesting. Holy cow. Ooh, that's juicy. Come on. Thank you, Ninja. Appreciate that. Awesome. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, so all right. Watch this. XCN will also have a side chain announcement 6 days away on that. All right. Well, that's going to cause the price of XCN to go up, right? Do you like you like the juice, eh? Holy cow. No kidding. Do you remember the prophecies that I told you guys that I received about crypto in the first quarter, that after a pullback, people would be wondering what's going on, but then it would take off and nothing would stop it? And I have been talking about how numerous prophets have been saying the same exact thing, talking about that it will go so high. And I remember Ninja talking about on his channel that he believes that there are going to be millionaires, that people are just going to get very wealthy this year on crypto. But so many prophets have said these things. Very good stuff. Thank you, Ninja, for sharing some of these things. I doubled my XLM position from my trading bag in the last 4 weeks. All right. Very good. Nice. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, there's been some very, very good, some very, very good pumps this past week for sure. Wow. Now you doubled your XLM position, but just to clarify, you still hold your largest portion in XRP. Is that right? That's what I've heard other people say. I just wanted to clarify. Man, you got some excited people on here. Ooh. Yeah, nice. Nice. Why would you do that, Jacob? when when it hits $100, it's only getting started. Oh my gosh, I'm just kidding. Okay. Kat wants to know, does anybody have a guess why Trump bought ETH the day before inauguration? Didn't you say he registered 3 websites as well, Kat, connected to ETH? All right. While you guys are talking, I want to share with you guys another gentleman's channel. I told you guys the other day I would. Don't forget, while we're sitting here talking, while we're sitting here talking with the Economic Ninja, obviously, guys, go check out his channel. Like huge influence. I think 500,000 subscribers. So, you know, he's clearly has incredible influence in the space. But watch this, guys. I want to share this guy's video with you guys. He's a minister. This other gentleman here, watch this, okay? This guy, somebody that brought to my attention this gentleman the other day, and he was the guy that I was telling you guys has a lot of prophetic words. Specifically, he's prophesied about XRP, things that he's seen pertaining to it. He's also prophesied a lot of other things. In fact, I was just watching a video. So the bad news is, and what I was actually talking about before we started getting a lot of interaction in the chat, is the bad news is the video that he did the other day, where I was telling you, he was saying that I saw XRP going from $5 to $10 to $15 and on. And I was saying to you guys, that was such confirmation for me, because I really felt as though Brandon Biggs, who saw XRP going to $5 just like that. No, not Toby, BFG. What he said, I saw XRP going to $5 just like that. I said, you know, the scripture says we see in part, we know in part, we prophesy in part. And so I really believe that even though he saw $5, I don't necessarily think it's going to particularly stop there. It may hang out there for a minute, or it just might be what he saw, and that's just because he saw in part. But watch this, because remember, I was telling you guys about the other prophetic words that I've received from other prophets, specifically to my life, pertaining to the things that I'm doing. You know, and there's so many, including Toby. He's one of the ones that said, the Lord showed me, and he says, this is the dip, and this is where we're at right now. And that was back on January, what was it, the 8th or the 7th? When it was $2.23. And he says, and then the Lord showed me, he says, then the Lord showed me that it's just going to absolutely take off. And he says, and it's going to go so high that the Lord told me that I would literally be a billionaire with my positions in XRP. And he said, of course, we have been very heavily, you know, so obviously we don't know what he has in there, but the emphasis is that so many of these people are saying so high. So, okay, let me share this dude with you, because I was really intrigued. I just like his demeanor. And I was just super blessed as I listened to him. One of the things that he said on, his channel, on the front of his channel, is he has a bunch of fulfilled prophecies, One of them that I listened to, where he prophesied that when President Jimmy Carter died, that it would be a prophetic sign of the end of a Biden era. And if you look at the timeline of that, you're just like, okay, that was good. He prophesied that in 2022. And so 2 years later, boom, right there, you know, and it's just like, okay, just solid all the way around. I really like him. Now watch this. Okay. Here is his channel. Now they took down his video from the other day because there was some sort of copyright violation. So I can't play with you the part that I was going to play for you guys in his video. However, I'm going to show you his channel. So I think his name is Brandy. His wife's name is Robin. But he has a ministry called Fireside Grace. And I like the name of the channel. It's Tomorrow's Headlines Today. Tomorrow's Headlines Today. Look, he's only got 6,900 subscribers. Go give him some love, subscribe to his channel, listen to his stuff. He's very well respected. On the front of his channel, you know, this title is The Markets Are Going to Shake. He has 2025, a strange year, dinar, Trump, war, and more. Guys, do you know how many prophets have prophesied we're going to be going to war this year? I'm not kidding you. And so this is what I've been telling you guys. This is what I've been talking about and why it's so important. Why it's so important to be listening to the prophets during this season. And especially, that's why I'm so excited to take Ninja's real estate course. You know, because I really believe that we're potentially going to be entering to some times where it might be a really great opportunity to scoop up some real estate for pennies on the dollar. That being said, let me share this with you one more time. And remember, his channel is Tomorrow's Headlines Today, Fireside Grace, and strange year. There you have the dinar. So I can't remember who it was in the comment section earlier that talked about. Oh, thank you, Ninja. I appreciate it. Yeah, no worries. So, you know, Ninja, do you have any thoughts on the dinar? I don't know if that's in your vein or whatever of content, but we were just talking about that. Somebody brought it up in the comments and he was like, don't sleep on the dinar. And I'm like, yeah, no, I got a little bit, but it's just not been one of the kind of strong pulls that I've necessarily felt the grace to go in that direction. But XRP for sure. I've got some dinar. But here is another gentleman who is prophetically describing. Oh, he does own the dinar. Nice. This is a community. This is a community. Nice. He says, I've got it. I've got it. Okay, good. Since 2014. Very nice. So, yeah. So, guys, check out this guy's channel. Actually, both these guys. You've got the Economic Ninja. Oh, he's had visions about it. Very nice. So check out the Economic Ninja, guys, that you can see down below. But also check out this dude's channel. Fireside Grace, Tomorrow's Headlines Today. Listen, as I listened to him, I told you guys that, and by the way, just so you know, like, this is totally like legitimate. I have not even spoken to this guy. I haven't talked to him. I haven't told him that I'm going to be sending a plug for his channel. Like, this is just me speaking to my community, trying to explain to you guys that I really only connect with people that I feel the grace for. Ninja is very, very gifted. Especially when you listen to the diversification of his portfolio, man, Ninja is going to be on top of the game when all this stuff hits, man, for real. However, you know, like I was saying, there's certain connections that I feel with people. You're good, man. I appreciate you. It's actually an honor to have you on. I'm sure everybody agrees. We really appreciate your time. Thanks for sharing tonight as well. Definitely been of value to our stream. So thank you so much. But and thanks for helping me get connected with that course. Thanks, Ninja. All right. So yeah, guys, I really want you to check out this dude's channel. remember, I've been telling you guys, like there's a lot of prophets. Even yesterday, somebody mentioned Lauren Atkinson, right? I like Lauren. She's got a great thing going. She's helped out a lot of people. It's just not necessarily someone that I've felt kind of a grace to connect with. And so, but when you talk about Prophet Toby Ariomi, when you talk about Apostle Joshua Giles, when you talk about Prophet Charlie Shamp, these are the types of people that these are the types of people that I have it's just like this guy. One video, one scrolling on his channel, seeing the prophetic confirmations, and then listening to his flow as he speaks. I'll just be honest with you. I was just like, boom, like you could feel the glue in the spirit where I was just like, that's my guy. So now, obviously, through the lens of the disclaimer of knowing someone as little and watching as little of content as I have, this is a preliminary evaluation that I'm giving you. However, I do feel very strongly that this dude's solid in the spirit right off the bat. So I'm just sharing that with you guys right now. Once again, go check out his page. In fact, I'm going to put it in the comment section so you guys can just go and just drop in on his video, click subscribe, and then come on back and see what I'm saying. You got David says, hey, Apostle. He says, I stumbled upon Fireside Grace the other day. He's definitely got the Holy Ghost. For real. And then you've got, what was this other one that said the same thing? Strange synchronicity, how we all tend to watch the same channels. I watch tomorrow's headlines as well. Prophet Toby, etc. Very, very good. Yep. So then you've got Jacob says, God's built such an incredible community for us here. Very, very good. Very, very good. Right. Blessings, blessings. All right. All right. Okay. And I'm trying to think of what else. So if you're tuning on late, guys, I just want to encourage you to go check out the video that I did an hour ago on the gold and silver deal. Okay. I got an email from the company. I've been a member of this company for a few years. I've bought so much gold and silver from them. I've buried it all over, my property, my family's property, and however, watch this. They sent me an email and they said, mandatory transition to the new website. So I'm like, all right, I gotta get this done. I've been sitting on it for a day or two. And today I went to go do it. And my login wasn't working. And I guess I just didn't read all of the content. And I messaged the owner because we are connected. And I just said, hey, my login's not working on the new website. He's like, well, it should have all been in the email. He says, however, you can just do this. And he's like, just choose the subscription. And I was like, you couldn't transition everything over. And he explained, the developer was like, listen, man, you got a 100% coded website and you're switching to a mixture plugin and, half plugin, half coded website. He's like, so watch this. I was like, okay, no big deal. I'll get it done. But when he said you have to pick a subscription, I'm like, all right, I got to resubscribe. Fine. I go in there and they have this lifetime membership that you can buy. I'm like, what? Seriously, I will never have to pay a membership fee again? Because that's what the deal is you pay a very small membership fee monthly, and you get these incredible prices on gold and silver, cheaper you're going to get them anywhere. And I was just like, to pay it one time? He says there's only a few available. There's only a few left. I'm telling you, this is not going to be here forever. And the reason I'm reiterating this, even though I just did a video on this, is because I want to make sure that you guys understand. And if you don't know where that video is at, guys, it's on my crypto channel, where I don't talk about everything on all the other channels. So if you're watching me on any other channel and you haven't followed my direction pointing you to my DeFi Guru channel, you're going to be missing a lot of this content, like the 3 coins that we released, that we talked about. So just keep this in mind. The Trump coin, once again, looks like it may be re-garnering the trust of the community, which means the volatility could come back. It looks like it already is. About 25% gains the past few days, which are nice gains in a daily period. So people can really, trade on that if you wanted to. Buy low, sell high, instead of the opposite. Yeah. You gotta go over to the Guru channel, guys. Don't forget where you buried it. Oh my gosh. Well, they're saying that silver, guys, is getting ready to basically explode. Like, silver's going to really do well. So I'm not against the idea that it is actually. All right, so let me pull up. This is the channel, guys. It's also in the comments section below, but this is the channel. Okay, my DeFi Guru. I just ordered some shirts for this, for myself, for my family. I ordered some shirts because my slogan is I am my DeFi Guru, not yours. And the reason for that is because I'm basically saying, I'm my own crypto guru. I'm not your crypto guru, right? Kind of like the whole disclaimer within the slogan type of a thing. And so I got my wife a shirt that says, my husband is my DeFi guru, not yours. My kids have one that says, my dad is my DeFi guru, not yours. So pretty slick. And I have a few coming, honestly, because when I do yard work, that's really what I wanted them for. When I do yard work, I've been sporting these shirts that from the local mower store that I used to purchase from all the time because I had a lawn business years ago. And I just kept purchasing equipment from them, for my property and stuff like that. But, I'm just, and then when they have these annual events, I go and I stock up on those shirts. I was just like, you know what? I want a couple of my DeFi Guru shirts to do yard work in. Especially because, like, every now and again, I'll be out working and I'll do these live streams. And you remember the one I had, that green, like bandana around my neck. That's what I normally wear on my face to keep the dust out when I'm mowing the yard and stuff like that. But just things like that. All right. There are 400 paper contracts for every 1 physical ounce of silver. So the real price should roughly be 400x. Shoo. My goodness. I have been all the people you mentioned for years, probably following Charlie's a Treasure, Charlie's definitely a blessing. Yeah, there's a lot of prophetic words going around, guys. Like, Toby, this is Carmel. You guys know, I think like once a year I call Sharky's t-shirts or Mackerel Jacks, or they've got a few different stores there in Monterey. And I'm like, hey, I literally call the owner and I'm like, send me some photos of your shirts. And she literally does. She sends me photos of the shirts that they have. And I'm like, let me take a couple of those in this size and, one for my wife. And I actually order t-shirts from Monterey about once a year, just because it's one of my favorite places, guys. I'll tell you a little testimony. I was going out there to minister, and before I went, I had this dream, and I was in a car with 4 people, and I was in the back seat actually. And I was looking out the window between these. We were kind of going up like this road I knew I was on the edge of a mountain, sort of. But then I really knew when I was looking through the houses as we were passing, and I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like you could see, I'm like, is that the ocean? And then all of a sudden it opened up, and I'm like, stop the car, stop the car. And it was the most beautiful. And guys, I had never been out to that part of the country before. And so I called my host. I don't know how this happened. Maybe I called and said, hey, is there any, I think I did. I'm like, is there any of this near you? And she was like, the Pacific, she's on the call. She's on the Wendy. She says, yeah. She says, the Pacific Coast Highway. She says the Pacific Coast Highway. And I'm like, the who? And I'm like, are you for real? That's really out there. Like what I saw in my dream. It was the most beautiful, the side of mountains. And that's why I fell in love with Monterey, because God showed it to me in a dream. And it's just been one of the things that I've always wanted to see in my life. And, they have that type of scenery in, Hawaii, Ireland, I think. And, places where I've seen it like in movies and stuff, Scotland, where you're like on this big, beautiful green pasture on top of a mountain overlooking the ocean. And it's just gorgeous. And, y'all, when I went out there, I just don't know how many of you guys have ever been out there, but to me, it's just like freaking heaven on earth. It is the most absolutely gorgeous. Monterey absolutely melted my heart. There really were. There really were. We had such an incredible time. God, it was super incredible. And that dream that I had where he showed me, guys, I can't describe to you that dream that I had. It was exhilarating in my dream. Even it was like he gave me a snapshot of what it was really going to feel like when I was there. Cause that's exactly what that's why I love the shirts, man. So if anybody wonders why I wear Monterey and Carmel's like the city that's next to Monterey. And Carmel is where, who was it that was the mayor? Who was the mayor of Carmel at one point? the guy that played Dirty Harry, Clint Eastwood. Is that right? Clint Eastwood, I think. Was it Clint Eastwood or was it Arnold Schwarzenegger? No, it wasn't Arnold. It was Clint Eastwood, I think. It was Clint Eastwood. And so anyhow, guys, just, oh my gosh, so beautiful. And then we went to this one place. I don't know how we ended up there. It was a God diversion because we went down this back road. And I think that's what we were doing is we were checking out these back roads to see if we could get another view. We went down this residential road that I actually have marked in my GPS. And we went back there on a second trip. That was, I mean, you want to talk about breathtaking. These mansions that I would probably call castles are sitting on the mountainside with these incredible waves crashing against the rocks and these freaking, sea lions and otters and, and it's just like green grass, like on the prairie with it was just, my gosh, and what's crazy is we can experience that in the natural. Wait till we get to heaven. That's only, it doesn't even remotely come close to what God has for us in the kingdom that awaits us. For real. Read the scriptures. It talks all about it. I've seen glimpses of it. And I hope to see more before I get there. All right. So, well, I appreciate that, Cheeky, but we are absolutely not speaking about Australian dollars. Not at all. However, this was what we saw. How many of you guys think, just curious, how many of you guys think that some people thought that yesterday's dip was the flash crash? I'm just curious. How many people thought it was the flash crash yesterday? Just asking. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just asking. Listen, could there be a flash crash? We see in part, guys. We know in part, we prophesy in part. I don't know. I don't think there will be. I really don't. However, how many people thought we were in the beginning stages of the flash crash yesterday? I'm just curious. Anybody? Richard says it was a test of faith for me. It's always a nail-biting experience. Amen. Oh, man. Yeah. He said, David says it was a flash crash. Oh, boy. If you think that's a flash crash, oh, my gosh. That's like a comment that somebody new to crypto would make. I don't think you're new to crypto, David. I got my long positions liquidated. Okay. Guys, I'm going to be honest. I like who was it that said that? Somebody said God's been putting together. Well, Richard says, I love this community. Jacob says, we're so blessed to be all here together. That's what it was. Jacob says, God has built such an amazing community for us here. I really, really agree Oh, okay. Something that I want to talk about real quick. Somebody brought this up in my private community. Somebody brought this up in my private community. They said, don't forget OXT. They said Brandon Biggs prophesied this one. And I'm like, you know what? I really need to mention this. The reason I'm mentioning this is because actually, hot diggity dog, I think it's a great day to get into OXT. Listen, I think it's a great day to get into OXT. Wait till you see this. This right here is exactly what it looks like right before a crypto takes off. You have this bull flag pull right here. Then you have, whoops. I'm drawing the trend lines. Give me a second. This is almost a perfect bull flag if I've ever seen one, guys. I'm just pointing this out. This is almost a perfect bull flag if I've ever seen one. The reason I'm telling you this is because when this breaks out to the upside, okay, which could be pretty close any day now. In fact, I'm probably going to buy some OXT today because this is one of the ones that Brandon Biggs prophesied. And if you look, I definitely believe it's got room to break out, guys. For real, for real, for real. Let me just say if it went from here. Whoops. Why isn't it working? Oh, there we go. 39% since March of 2024. 39% down. But it's come up 45% from November. I really think it's got potential, guys. I mean, I know prophetically it really does, according to what Brandon has said, but let me see. Oh, wow. This thing has really sunk. Wonder what caused OXT to sink. Ninja, get back on the call. Look at this. Look at this. It's all-time high. You know, XRP is about to reach its all-time high any day now. But if you measured this, that's 89%. Gosh, it looks like it's a lot more. However, I really think this thing's going to pump. It's definitely a good coin to get in on, especially with where it's at right now in formation. That's a bull flag if I've ever seen one, for sure. All right. Either way, okay, OXT on the 1 year is making a cup and handle. What does it provide in value and for how long? I mean, like, what's the use case, or like how much are we going to be able to make on it? I have no idea. You got another person mentioned in the cup and handle. Very nice. All right, listen, I'm going to end the live. It's been an hour and 14 minutes. It's 1:40 in the morning here. I got to cut it and get to bed, but I just wanted to do this broadcast, guys. I appreciate you being on. definitely probably a good time to mention OXT because it's not really, I don't think we've seen its greatest potential. And remember, you know, I'm only playing with the money that I pulled out to, you know, for as a distribution. So I've got all my stuff still in XRP. So keep that in mind. Oh, there you go. OXT is a decentralized VPN service. There you go. Boom. Thanks, Jacob. Oh, yeah. So looks like you saw that before me. Guys, don't forget the gold and silver deal. If you haven't seen it yet. Thank you, RM. Listen, y'all have a blessed evening as well. Join the private community if you're not a part of it yet. Talk to you soon, guys. Take care and God bless.